Currently the world's #1 ranked rider, Julian Alaphilippes, just like the rest of his Deceuninck Quick-Step teammates, has the choice of specialised race bikes. And he's opted for the new Tarmac for the 2019 Tour de France. So let's take you through a few of the bits of his bike. This is a design that's been around for a couple of years, but has proven itself to still be one of the fastest bikes in the peloton. Like the rest of his teammates, they're running the disc frame here, and there is a few special details about this particular bike. First and foremost is the paint job. So this is what separates Julian's bike from the rest of the Deceuninck Quick-Step team. Rather than the standard blue and black colour scheme, he's gone for a very cool gloss blue to black fade paint job. It's a lot more understated than the rest of the team, but it certainly stands out from the crowd. It's a 52cm frame, and Julian runs a 71.6cm saddle height, and the reach from the saddle to the handlebars is around about 52.4cm. It's not as low as some of the other bikes in the peloton. As you can see, he runs spaces underneath the stem, and that stem itself is only 100mm long. And from Pro, that's the Shimano component arm. Julian runs a 40cm wide handlebar, and as you can see, he also runs his shifters slightly inboard to give a slightly more flared feel to the levers when he's either sprinting or going for those breakaway stage wins. Going through a few of the other parts on here, you can see that there's a full Shimano Dura-Race group set. That's the Di2 version, so it's the electronic one. He's running a 172.5 crank arm length, so very standard, and there's a 5339 chain rings up the front, whereas some of the other riders definitely opt for like this slightly sort of faster 11 to 28 cassette on the back. Julian has actually opted to go for the 11 to 30, so he's got a slightly more easiest gear. As we said, this is the disc brake version, so this is the Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, running a 160mm rotor up front, 140mm rotor at the rear. Deceuninck Quick-Step are also sponsored by Roval wheels. This is specialised wheel section, and these are the CLX 50s he's running on here, so the 50mm deep carbon fibre deep section wheels. He's running Shimano's turbo tyres as well in the tubular form, and as you can see, these are the 26mm, so they're a wider tyre, but they still do come up pretty much like most brands' 25mm. On top of the aerodynamic specialised seat post, he's running a specialised Roman saddle. Supercash is the provider of the bar tape on here. Now Supercash, for those people that might not know, it's a brand that's actually owned by the son of Mike Signard, who is the owner of Specialized. Just like every team, Deceuninck Quick-Step's riders rely on power meters, and this is the Shimano power meter that you can see on Julian Alaphilippes' bike. The final thing you can see is the K-Edge computer mount. Now this is in the French tricolour colours, and there's a really neat, super thin K-Edge junction box holder just underneath the stem, keeping things as light as possible. So there you have it, Julian Alaphilippes' super special, specialised S-Works Tarmac.